Hi there, it's Rebecca from Sapphire Coast Tarot. Today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of April. I hope you're well, Sagittarius. Tonight is the full moon, so it is the 28th. If you haven't already, check out your full moon reading because that is uploaded to the channel if you haven't already. As this reading will be for April, it's a good idea to come back to it over the month of April and see whether anything does resonate for you. Remember to subscribe to the channel and also give the thumbs up. Remember to check out the other placements in your chart and share, please, with people so we can get the messages out to everyone else that needs some help. Tarot brings lots of guidance and lots of help in not so much the actual readings, just what the reader talks about. Okay, so what's happening for you? The Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. That's the base of the situation for you in April. Sagittarius, let's have a look how you're feeling. Cool, that was quick, very quick. Okay, so you are feeling the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Let's have a look. We're going to have a look at what will be the helpful advice for you. The helpful advice for you in April. What's the helpful advice for Sagittarius? Spirits and guides. What's the helpful advice? What's the helpful advice for Sagittarius for the month of April? Okay, so the helpful advice is the Nine of Swords, the Hermit, and the Two of Cups. That's what's helpful for you, Sagittarius. Okay, let's have a look at the challenges. What are the challenges for Sagittarius for the month of April? What are the challenges? What's the challenges? What's the challenges for Sagittarius? What's the challenges? What's the challenges for Sagittarius? What's the challenges? Yep. Challenges. I think that's the only one that's, yep. Challenge is the Empress. Okay, so let's have a look at the outcome. What's the outcome for Sagittarius for the month of April? What's the outcome? The outcome for Sagittarius for April. What's the outcome? Oh, that's way too many. I'm not going to take all those. There was like 10, so I think I might cut the deck. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get some information out here for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what we've got. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Right, the outcome is Judgment. Right, let's get into your reading, Sagittarius, for the month of April. Okay, so we've got the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. I might start off with the Ten of Wands. This is fire energy, so this is you. Okay, so you are feeling weary and overwhelmed. You may feel like you're overburdened. You're under pressure and strain. This card's asking you to take a step back, to look at a better approach. The wonderful project that you may have taken on in recent times is now you're feeling like you're overworked now. This is a card reminding you to not take on too much. We can see the person here's come down from the hills with a luggage, and she looks fairly what do you say, fairly frazzled, I would say, worn out. Yeah, just tired. You're just tired, Sagittarius. You just need to take some, bit of rest. It's next to the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles talks about successful gains. This does allow you to share your time with others. You may also receive a pay increase. If someone does owe you money, you could be receiving this. This card does generally talk about generosity and kindness. So if you have that around you, I would take that generosity and kindness, that offer up, because you are needing a rest. You're just buggered. It's time to, yeah, I mean, you feel under pressure and strain. So as the card says, you need to take a step back and have a better look at how you can approach things in an easier way. Okay, so how are you feeling for the month of April? The Seven of Wands is fire energy, next to earth energy. So you may have earth in your chart as well. Okay, so we will talk about the Seven of Wands. You're feeling like your ideas or beliefs may be challenged in the month of April. You may feel like you need to defend yourself. You can overcome these obstacles though, put before you. To do so, you need to remain calm, have some confidence in yourself, and courage to stand up for what you believe in. Don't let someone rule the roost. It's your life too. So that's what that card's saying, that it could be someone at work. It could also be a partner or a child. But I'm thinking that you know what to do in this situation. Stand up for yourself. And if someone's questioning you, well, they obviously don't have your best interests at heart, do they? So maybe you need to look at that. You are standing in your King of Pentacles energy though. You're not afraid of hard work. You're very patient. You are generous, but you're not stupid with money. You do not like to waste you don't like just throwing money at purchases hastily. You can make an excellent partner or parent. You are very loyal, but you can also be a bit stubborn. So maybe compromise may be the better way to go. Okay, so in the helpful advice, we have the Nine of Swords, the Hermit, and the Two of Cups. The Nine of Swords is air energy, so you may be dealing with an air sign, or you could have air in your chart. That's Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. The Nine of Swords speaks of suffering and disappointment, despair, anxiety. It can also talk about sleepless nights. This anxiety is, you need to release it. You need to possibly look at things clearly, and then that can release you from this anxiety that you are suffering with. You will suffer further if you don't take the advice needed. So the advice would be to get some rest, take some pressure off your shoulders first, stand in your power, you know your worth, have some courage and some confidence, and stand up for what you believe in. You are in the King of Pentacles energy. So you are patient, but you're not stupid. Remember that. Okay, so the Hermit is next to the helpful energy of the Nine of Swords. The Hermit is, you could also be dealing with someone who is a Virgo. You are needing some careful thought and contemplation. You are needing to withdraw from the outside world in order to reflect. You do have the answers within you, and introspection might be needed to access them. So you may need to do some meditation or get out in nature to clear your mind. We see here that this person's up here thinking. The ideas are coming as there is a bright light around. So I think that that's what you are needing at the moment. The Nine of Swords, yeah, it does talk about suffering and sleepless nights. So that, I mean, without sleep, we can't function. And believe me, I know that. I don't think I've slept properly for years. But anyway, I don't really get the opportunity to take time out and be a hermit. I wish I could. I wish I could for a month. That would be beautiful. But yeah, just take some time out and the answers will come to you. If that means getting out in nature, taking some time out with your pets, meditation, you will find the answers. Because next to that is the Two of Cups. That Two of Cups does speak about growth in a relationship. It does talk about moving to the next level, an important level. It does talk about harmony, balance, kindness, and mutual feelings. It also can speak about reconciliation or rediscovery of emotions if you've had a rift previously. So that is helpful for you. So if you haven't, if you're not in a relationship, you may have this coming into your life, or it could also mean that you have a choice to make. You have two cups here, so you could have to make a choice. So maybe that's why that's been giving you the sleepless nights and you need to take some time out to get the answers. So that's what's in the helpful advice for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so the challenge. The challenge is the Empress. The Empress represents growth, prosperity, and fertility. She does bring happy results, good rewards for work and efforts. She is creative, nurturing, and warm. It can also represent a mother figure. It does talk about solid and happy relationships and marriage, and this person does know her worth. So maybe you are dealing with someone like this in your life, male or female, it doesn't matter, and this person can be, making you question your beliefs. As I said before, the Seven of Wands talks about that in how you are feeling. So maybe this person is making you lack confidence, and you have a certain way of living your life, and they're challenging you. They're challenging your beliefs. So mate, that's possibly what could be happening. You could also have a person you could also be standing in this Empress energy as well. You are a sort of a mothering type of person, and you want to have this happy relationship, but it just doesn't seem to be getting there. You just don't seem to be able to sustain this happiness. Like it goes down and up like a yo-yo. The relationship is just all over the place. That's what could be happening, Sagittarius. Or you could be pregnant as well. So that you could just found out that you're pregnant. and that's going to be a challenge for you because you were not expecting to be pregnant. That's what the other side of the coin would be. But I mean, there's many scenarios, but that's the type of energy that the Empress does bring. It does talk about the growth, prosperity, and fertility, happy results, good rewards, and happy relationships, and possible marriage. So someone could ask you to marry them, and you're like, whoa, I don't know about that. But this person does know worth, so remember that. Okay, so in the outcome we have the Judgment. Judgment. It's number 20. Judgment. Right. This is known as a karmic card. You could be dealing with someone who is very karmic to you. Either you are learning lessons from them, or you have been involved with them in a past life as well. This card talks about what you sow is what you reap. It does indicate renewal and revival on dormant matters. And it's also saying take stock before moving forward for a new start. So make sure that you have checked your I's, dotted your I's and crossed your T's. You've done your background work before moving towards the new start. You are feeling rejuvenated, and if you have had health matters, they will be improving. So that's what I've got for you, Sagittarius, in the month of April. Okay, so let's have a look at that. Month of April, we're going to pull a Moonology advice card for you. What's the advice for Sagittarius for the month of April? Spirits and guides. What have we got for the month of April? Month of April, we have got confidence is your key to success. Standing up for what you believe in. Okay, going to pull you an Evolution Love card. Whoa, that was fairly quick. Okay, so we have got the Balance. So the, where was that? We did have, do we have Balance? 6 of Pentacles. Maybe you are needing to get some balance in your life. We have Abundance. And we have the Goddess. So we were speaking about the Empress here. So maybe you're struggling with standing in your power and being the Empress that you know that you are. Because we have the Goddess there. And I'm going to read out the Goddess for you because I think the other two are pretty self-explanatory. The Goddess. Okay. Look at the image and note the feelings that emerge. The lady in the picture with the moon reflecting behind her is here to remind you of your intuitive and creative power. Power that has somewhat faded over the past months. There is much to be gained by reconnecting with your innate creative power, for it is the very essence of life and all creation. All it takes is for you to look inside. Intuition, creativity, and reflection are your 3 greatest tools. With them, you can anticipate, respond to, and draw wisdom from the world around you. Pay attention to what you feel in your heart and let your inner goddess shine, God or goddess shine through you. She or he holds the power of the entire universe. As such, so do you. Okay, so I'm going to also pull you an oracle card from the Aboriginal Spirit. What advice do you have for Sagittarius for the month of April? Okay, so we've got illusion. So we'll read you what that means, Sagittarius. Illusion. Right. Illusions are truth in different variations. The truth of a situation may not be your truth, but it is the truth for someone else. And this is what creates illusions. For things may not be what they seem, only what you understand them to be. Our illusions are not negative, provided you understand others may have different illusions. Therefore, everything can be subjective. No matter how clear something is for you, others may view it differently. Their views are based on their understanding of the situation and the perceptions they hold. Neither is wrong or right. It's simply your truth. You may be thinking you are being deceived by a loved one or someone close to you. You're feeling like you are powerless in this matter. Jealousy and anger are tying you up in knots. This is what's causing this sleepless nights. Okay, look closely at the situation as it is illusion. Look closely at who is actually pulling the strings. There is possibly a third person involved in this situation you have not considered. This third person may be the puppet master. Before assuming the worst, take some time to think the situation through and talk openly and honestly with others involved. Together you will sort through these issues and resolve the matter that has been affecting your relationship. When this matter is brought into the open, the third person will cease to have the power they once did. The problem will simply disappear. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm going to pull you an angel answers card for you. So what you need to do is ask a question and get the answer. Don't ask a question like, what colour's Auntie Mary's undies today? Just ask a question like a yes or no one. Okay, so what's the answer to Sagittarius's question, please? Sagittarius's question, what's the answer, please? What's the answer for Sagittarius' question? Okay, right. What did we talk about? Meditation brings answers. Yes, it does. This is what the Hermit is all about. We have compromise. I spoke about that. And be assertive. Stand up for what you believe in. You have a choice, and that will help you get through whatever you're going through. Okay, so that's what I have got for you, Sagittarius. I hope you have enjoyed your reading. Remember to check out your full moon reading for tonight, as I'm going to get these uploaded tonight, the 28th. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if it resonates, well, I suppose you're not going to know. If it resonates sometime in April, you can give it a thumbs up. If you're going to go into the competition, just write in the comments that that's what you would like to do. I'll be drawing that next Sunday. Have a nice Easter, and I'll see you in the next reading. Okay, thanks, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.